along with me. Yasya smaran Vishnave. In the Middle East area, all the three religions, then Christianity and Islam, about only heaven and not much. Why? Because of the economical condition. And what is their very comfortable life? Liberation. Work under anybody and that all religions were invited over there. This is something very new. Hindu Dharma is a research who did a group of people, and we call them rishis, thinkers. Rishi means the researchers. They were researching on many different things, not only religion, but they understood three things. Each and every being, right from the ant up to the human being, we want only three things. One, we don't like to die. None of us. Even at the age of 91, 93, 97, people. So because no one wants to die. Where from it came? This notion, this particular idea that I don't like to die, where from it came? Must be from the creation, must be from the Creator. And that is why Shankar philosophy, they say, it's the cause and the effect relation. If the cause is this, the effect will be this. Like if the cause is sugar, the effect is sweet. If I am making the sweet, sweet looking, with the salt, it will be salty sweet or sweet looking. So obviously, the cause and the effect. What is the effect? We are thinking, we'd like to survive. So what is the cause? Eternal. So they came into conclusion, our cause, the Creator, is eternal. And second, we like to know. Right from the childhood days, all they like to know. And sometimes some people, and they'll be having some, all the neighborhood, they'll be having some laugh on that. They are curious to know what is happening all around the neighborhood. So they will go and they will gossip. That is there. But that is the wrong way they are utilizing, but they like to know. That is the cause. That's why what I do, before asking, I say everything. So no, so you need not to waste your time. You like to know about me? This is the thing. Don't waste your time. Why this curiosity to know? Because cause. The cause is the source of knowledge. See how it is telling. The cause and like to sell. Why again? The cause. Just for the ordinary people. The God is like this, God is like that, God did this, God does. So that way. But Hinduism is not that. That is why in Hindu temples there are so many gods and goddesses, but no conflict. Why? Because we know, though we are worshipping so many different gods and goddesses and so many different forms, here the Ramachandra, who is the god over here? The Vishnu, I think. Lord Vishnu. Balaji. Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu is different. Go to the southern part of India, Lord Vishnu is this type. But we Hindus have no problem. When you come to this temple, this is Balaji, Lord Vishnu, we are prostrating Lord Vishnu. And if you go to north, the Lord Vishnu is different. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, and then this is the form, the different type of forms. Well, no problem. If you go to south, I always say, the Kartikeya, and then in the south its name is Murugan. The Murugan is having two wives. And you go to eastern part in Bengal and others, Kartikeya is a bachelor. The same Hindu god. But for us, no problem. Did you notice that? Why? Because we never ever take these images as seriously. That's why after making the Durga, a so beautiful looking Durga and so costly, gorgeous, after 5 days we throw it in the Ganga. Visharjan. Why? Eating others. Though those people, only one person is dictating, all are standing up. This is all military thing. Religion is a freedom. Some people, they get up in the early morning for meditation, and some people, they sleep because they will be meditating in the midnight. No one to say anything. They say, you must learn from a person who has already learned it. And that is called sadhu. The sadhu sangha, the holy company, because you must learn that from... Now, if you go to a singer and ask, sir, can you please teach me some mathematics? Singer said, yes, why not? Ah, ooh, like that he will sing. As you see how the things are going, this is the mathematics. He knows that. And if you go to a mathematician and ask for, can you teach me the dancing? So that will be wrong. So you have to go to a particular person who knows it. And who is that? Sadhu. Otherwise, you are making a great mistake. But the problem is how to recognize a sadhu. This question was raised by Uddhava, the disciple and also the follower and friend of Sri Krishna. All the war was over and the Sri Krishna went back to Dwarka and he decided to give up the body. He was 120 years old by that time. You will wonder when the Krishna was fighting he was 80 years old in the Kurukshetra. That's so strong they were. So only one thing that makes us separated from the God. Otherwise we are with God. Always with the mother and this body, right? No. Which one? We don't know. Do you recognize? When I was a child, my thought and a grown-up man, my thought are completely different. And now was present all. Now, tell you. See, first is our body, then the mind, we understand. And the body is aching, I know that this is my body is suffering. The mind is not happy, I know the mind is not happy. If you are conscious about your body, you have to take pill from the doctor to go to sleep. You have to forget your body, right? Actually, you go give. I saw a beautiful dream. That means mind was active. That's why I dream. But sometimes business. And who will teach me about it? Sri Krishna, the Lord, he became very angry with his own clan. Why? Because they became very egoistic. Whether a person, individual, or a group of people, the moment they become egoistic, God separates them from them. And the Sri Krishna, the Lord, separated from his own clan, including his own children. Why? Because after the great war of Kurukshetra, we are the most powerful people in the world. There is no one to challenge us. But they forgot, because of the Sri Krishna's presence, they separated themselves from the Krishna. And what happened when you become egoistic? You start behaving very peculiarly because you don't care about anyone. The group of sannyasins, not sannyasins, rishis, they came to meet Sri Krishna. He said, Lord, you have decided to give up the body. The moment you will go away from this earth, then the Kali will come because dharma will go away. We are not going to request you to continue. You have done your job, but tell us where we will go because we cannot compromise with the Kali. Kali means all is falsehood, another love for the body's things. So how and you people will be able to live over there happily. You go there. And these rishis, they wanted only their mukti and their life to be away from the Kali's influence. They never thought of Krishna. But anyway, so they were going away. Then the Krishna's son, Sambho, and his friends, they drank a lot. Then they found the rishis are going. And they thought, let us have some fun with them. This old lady, like a lady, as a pregnant lady, and all other friends, they went to the rishis and, hey, rishis, we heard that you people can see through. Can you please tell what this lady is going to have, the son or a daughter? When he will give the birth, she will give the birth. They avoided him. Hey, go away, go away. But they were going on pestering. The one rishi became very angry. And he said, this person is going to produce an iron rod. Mushala prashap karibi. The mushala means the iron rod. And when he opened, because some of the clothings they were having to show that the pregnant lady, when they opened that, they found truly a strong iron. They never went to Krishna for help. Krishna was there present. See, when people, they like to destroy themselves, they never go to holy people. They always go to wrong people for advices. They went to another Jadava king, and the Jadava king told, you better go on robbing it. Make it small, tiny, the bricks, so that it can't harm us. They did that. But on a small piece, they could not rob it, so they threw that one, and all the small that they threw on the water, it went and stuck on the grasses, and it became the mushala. That means it became really like that. You can throw and it will go like an arrow. And then all they went to wade in the river with their families. And the fighting started. Just someone splashed the water on other and the fun. And he said, hey, who are you? And then they started beating and these people, his friend, that friend. And then they started killing each other. And with those arrows, they were plucking those things. Krishna came to know that everywhere. It came back to the city. And they were attacking each other's family. They were ruthlessly killing. Krishna never said anything to stop them. He was quietly. Look at it. Even the Lord, He created that clan. He was nourishing the clan, His own children. But He didn't protect them. Why? Because they were not with dharma. So it is righteousness only. Now this was the scenario, and then only one Yadav, all people, they were fleeing, they are leaving the city. They came to Krishna and said, now where we will go? Krishna said, I am not going to protect you. You have to go away or go and die, fight and die. Then they said, no, we cannot. We have to go away. We are elderly people. He said, you better go to that Pushkara, go and organize the religious the programs and then get yourself purified, God will protect you. So that was only one person came into the Krishna's house, the palace, sat at his feet and said, Krishna, I am not going to leave you. Krishna said, you will die. Kal Bhakta. When there is a good time, we are all bhaktas. When it's a bad time, it's a goodbye. Then the bhakta means that all the time I am with you. I love you, I like you, and I will serve you. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna developed cancer, throat cancer. And so many people used to come to Sri Ramakrishna. Why? Because all the powerful and rich people used to come to meet him. So it became the social gathering. When they used to go to meet the Sri Ramakrishna, not that they used to love Sri Ramakrishna, they used to go for their own selfish benefit. The one person was a rich man, he was having litigations, the Jamindar, so he had a lot of land, the litigations. So he used to go over there to see the many of the judges, barristers, they are with Sri Ramakrishna. I am also a devotee of Sri Ramakrishna. You are, sir, please look after my case. So he used to have the social that way. Sri Ramakrishna knew it. So he developed that. And in those days, the moment people will know that you have a cancer, the Karkat Roga, they used to say, they were all left. As Sri Ramakrishna said, Erekta mane ache. That I have this, the disease, it has a cause. You know what? Those who truly love me will be with me. And those who are just coming for their own, only 12 young boys, they were staying over there, serving him. And some of the devotees, they used to go and to support them with the money. Very few. But they never left Sri Ramakrishna. So whatever may be the situation, if I am suffering, I am with God. If I am in a good life, good everything successful, I am God. Now we always thinking that you go to school? Yes. Which school? Pre-primary. What is that? Primary is so low. Even pre. We are not bhaktas. You have to be bhakta. And how we will become bhakta? Sadhu Sangha. So Krishna was going on telling different going on telling the Uddhava. So Uddhava was going on asking, please help me. Without you there is no dharma. Without dharma I cannot survive. Krishna told, no, you cannot die. My mission is over now. I am going to give up the body. But you cannot. Because you have the karma phala. You are not God. You are not avatara. I am the avatara. Key is in me. So I can enter into and I can go out. But you have to continue. So Uddhava, sad as he said, okay, if you don't like to do anything, go and have the sadhu sangha. Go and have the holy company. Bhagavan Sri, he said, fast sadhu sangha, the holy company. Why? There you will learn what is God, how to realize God, and what happens. If a person doesn't know truly what is God, then how he will teach you, it will be difficult. When I was in class 11, poor, the downtrodden, I got inspired. So I found there's someone, they used to come to sell the potatoes. I told, hey, I like to, in ninth student, he asked me, can you please solve this problem? I saw that mathematics, I won't be able to solve that. I told, not today. Today we will read English. And then today, not today, not mathematics will be next day. Then I came back, prepared, and then went. So if you have this type of teacher, then what will happen to you? So, so that is the same way. If you go to that type of sadhus, those who have not learned anything, then they'll be thoroughly confusing you. One of the Swamiji, a person confused him. I don't know what is it. So just like that. Most of the people are confusing us about God. And what is God? God is nothing but Love and nothing else. God is unselfishness. Swami Vivekananda said, unselfishness is God. And God is Love, love. So these two things are already within us. And that is why the Lord Jesus said, blessed are those who are pure in heart, for they shall see God. He never said, no one will see God. He never said you are a sinner and you'll be torturing in that hell all through, eternally. No, never. He said, if you have the purity of heart, what is the purity? Love. It is not the Jordan water or the Ganges water or the Jam Jam water. It is the purity means unselfishness. Purity is unselfish. This is very simple. And a sadhu can teach you that. And that is why it says, he was going on telling, Sat Sangha Labdaya Bhakta Mohimam Upa Samupasita Savai Me Darshitam Sadvi Anjasa Bindate Padam. From holy company, one develops devotion for me. With the company of a holy. If you go to a right teacher, proper teacher, you can learn also. But you have to have the capacity too. Otherwise, even the teacher won't be able to teach you. And he said, through worshipping and chanting my name, very easily one can realize God. Through worshipping and chanting Nama and Guna Gan. Nam, Guna, Gan. Kirtan. The Nama is the name of Lord. Sri Ram, Sri Krishna, the great God. But only Sri Ram, Sri Ramakrishna or Sri Ram won't help you. So what is the contribution of Sri Rama, characteristics of Sri Rama, quality of Sri Rama? What Sri Rama taught us is the truthfulness. Once you give the word, you should not bachan na jaye. Those who are worshipping Sri Ramachandra, they forget this line. They will be depicting Sri Rama, a muscular body, and they will all go. Muscular body. What muscular body can do? It is Rama is keeping your promise. I was telling, I think yesterday, then I was telling that one young couple, I told, when you were going round 7 times and keeping the fire in the center and promising something, do you remember those promise? What will promise? I never heard. And that is the reason we are breaking so well. And that you are not remembering your promises. If you keep the promise, I am going to promise that I will protect the lady. Once you take that, Hathi ka daant, Marat ka baat. Marat doesn't mean that you have to only go on keeping the big moustaches. No. Marat doesn't mean the big muscles. Marat means keeping the word. And that is Dharma. If we only knew this, our society will change completely. Once I have given the word, I must stick to that. So that is the way Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra, the king of the whole India, Didain India, right from the Afghanistan and down to Singapore, whole India. But Sri Krishna gave it everything. He never took anything. So if we are worshipping Sri Krishna, we have to be ready to give up. And how it is possible? No ego. When they were organizing a program, war was over, and the Yudhishthira became the king, and all the guests are coming. In those days, it was the custom to wash the feet because of the dust and all that. So who will do that? Arjuna said, washing the feet of others? Ask me to cut those, I can do that. But washing, And Bhima said, me? Don't think of me, I can do that. Everyone refused that particular work. And you're going to do it with a servant. It is the job of those who are organizers. And who came with a very humble way to do that job, Sri Krishna. He said, give that to me. I will wash the feet of those. And this is the God, no ego at all. And in that, everyone appreciated Krishna and make him the leader of the Videhan society. Shishupala became angry and all those. But it is the Krishna. So what is religion? To be humble, but very self-confident. Very self-confident. So this is the religion. Religion doesn't mean something mystical. That are all byproduct. But main is a transformation. As a human being, transforming divine. One should have to have the become, you better go to a sadhu and have the sadhu sangha. Sadhu taba uttama sloka mata kidrik vida prabho bhakti toi upajujyate kidrishi sadbhi tadrita. Bhagavat, it says, to go for the sadhu sangha. What is that sadhu? Now here I skip how the God and we work. Just mention power. That this three power, Sandhini Shakti, Sambit Shakti, Ladini Shakti. Sandhini Shakti means help to understand the existence. That is called Sandhini Shakti, power. Now, I am surviving. Even the doctor says you are dead. No. Suppose a group of doctors come and say you are dead, sir. No, I am surviving. No problem. I can see the McDonald's. Why not? I am surviving. So this, even the doctors, they come and say that you are dead. I know I am surviving. Where from that strength come, knowledge come. That is called the power of God, Sandhini Shakti. Shakti means power. The power of existence. Then Sambit Shakti. It's called Chit Shakti. What is the Chit Shakti? Is knowledge. Maybe the gradation is little here and there. I may be understanding a thing in my own way. You may understand the same thing in a different way. But we all understand. That's why Swamiji said, we never travel from wrong to right, but from lower truth to higher truth. Lower truth. One who is standing over here and look at the sky and see the sun and say, sun is like this. His truth. He's also telling the truth and according to his understanding. And someone's traveling, flying in a aircraft, and from there looking at the sun, it will be different. And third one going towards that sun, maybe in a rocket, his idea will be completely different. But each and every one saying the same. God is joy. If after visiting a holy person or a holy place or worshipping or meditating, I am not happy, then that is not divine. Very clear. Sometimes some people will go to the temple and they are so angry because of the so crowd. When they were going, they were happy. After worshipping, they are coming back, they are fighting. I don't know. What is the use of going to the temple? Because so much of crowd and those people who are there, that's called panda, because that is their earning. No? Naturally, they will be extracting money. You touch this place, give $5. And like that, they will be going on earning. And after coming out, they are cursing them. So, no, that means it is not the religion. Religion means you are happy. Sometimes some people will say that I have completed my meditation course. But this is the problem, I am happy unnecessarily. So I told that means you have not completed the course. After that, you should be always happy. So this three power. And what the human being does, the same three in a different way, there will be karma shakti, jnana shakti and prema shakti. Human has a karma. They can work, they can think, they can analyze, they can organize karma shakti. Then jnana shakti. Unless you have the knowledge, you won't be able to, it's called the payasham. Milk is there, rice is there, sugar is there, and fire is also. You are looking at those things and, hey, come out payasham, no payasham. So, knowledge is necessary. So, knowledge and activity, it should go together. The Mother Kali, all those Mundamala is a symbol of knowledge. And the hands that is hanging from her waist is the symbol of work. The knowledge and the Karma Shakti, Jnana Shakti, and it is Prema Shakti. So that we have the tremendous power of love. And now I will conclude by saying only the first verse of the Bhagavata, where it says, Atma, Sama, Sarva Upakaraka. These are the sadhu. There are other qualifications are there, but to become a sadhu, those who like to become a monk or nun or holy people, these are the qualities we have to imbibe. Otherwise, simply keeping the, mostly Americans, they go to India, then when they come back, they're having all the matted hair. The matted hair, and this so difficult, so heavy matted hair. You must be kind-hearted. If a sadhu is not kind-hearted, then who else will be? And what type of kind-heart? Last line, sarva, to everyone. Oh, this is my children, so I am kind-hearted. My brothers and sisters, no, not like that. No discrimination. That's why the monk is not supposed to disclose about his past life. Oh, I was studying in this university. My father was such a rich man. My father. If they go on saying he is not a sadhu, then because all those things are there. He wants to get all the support from the past. Say, not to introduce the teacher or respect the teacher, to introduce himself. I studied under him. No, the basking in the reflection. First is Kripalu, very kind-hearted. Akrita Droha. He never think about harming others. Think about. You'll never harm, forget about it. You'll never think about harming others. That's called Akrita Droha. Third, people will criticize, misunderstand, go against him. So many things happen. But Titikshu, they'll never say anything. Why? God is there. God will take care of me. Sattasara, never feel jealous about. This is my religious people, my linguistic group, my this, my that. So nothing like that. Anabadda Atma, the sama, equal, and sarva upakaraka. And he will be helping others without any discrimination. That is the main thing. That is the sadhu. A group of our devotees drag us into politics. You like to support your own group? You must go. You do it. But they are the different type of, they should be. Otherwise, they should not get in touch. Because the monks has a different, completely different responsibility. This is the unique way to understand the sadhu. The first is kind-hearted. Ma Saradamani Devi said, if you are, then then we have to go quickly back again and we'll meet you. But let me tell you, I'll be sending you maybe huge program is coming up in the August, the 14 to 18 Parliament of Religion. So I am one of the trustees from the Hindu side, the Hindu trustee. So we will be there, and nearly 4 or 5 monks, all they are coming over there, and you can purchase the 14 to 18, the whole series, or one day. Welcome BBSC, you will get $50 less, because one ticket for one day is $175. You will get it information. Please, if you are interested. This is something to present. 86 countries are coming to take the part, and there will be nearly 10,000 people from all over the world. And majority of the programs will be presented by, first is India. And can you imagine who was the second major?
China?
Pakistan. From Pakistan they are coming with the presentation. The different, you can come, you can join over there on 18th. 18th we will present our program. So please come. Keep telling. Right this moment?
Ask.
Okay.
So I would also like you to know that our Swamiji is a trustee of the Council of Religious Leaders of Metropolitan Chicago, and he has a number of books that he has authored, and his lectures are available in YouTube production. That was my talk. And if you have questions, there is a questionnaire, small amount of question answers you can ask. Everything is possible with Swamiji, so I will not say that. And Swamiji, I can also tell you, when you said Ananda, I started crying, and I know I'm happy when I have tears in my ears. Coming here, Shapnadi, please. And then Shapnadi, and then Swamiji. And may I ask Orko also if you can? No? Okay.
My question is, what is this Gita you said?
Can I call you up? Yeah.
It's on. Okay, what is this Gita? Uddhava Gita? Or?
Uddhava. Uddhava Gita.
Okay.
In Sri Krishna and Arjuna. And this is Uddhava. Uddhava, Gita means the conversation.
Yeah, Gita. So that there is a book and it's available in the Vedanta Center.
Okay. Yeah. So, if anybody has any.
Swamiji, I have one question. I can change myself, but when the people around me don't change, what do I do? What is my course of action? Do I drop out from that group or try to change them, which is useless? I know that.
So this is really, really difficult to change anyone. Except the avatars, no one can change other minds. It is not this moment I am thinking. My thought is coming from my past birth. All that I do. Young people, they are so devoted to God. And elderly people, they don't like to go to God. But the two brothers, one is so devoted and kind and good. Another exactly opposite. Same parentage, same schooling, same environment. Why these two think in different way? Because of the past birth. So I would say, just change yourself. And then pray for them. God, they can't think in this way. Please help them to think properly. That much you can do. And there is a beautiful saying of the, I think, Kabir Das. He said, Haji Haji karte rahiyo, baitha apna tham. Otherwise, suppose you go to some place, all they are discussing politics, and if you say, hey, you should not discuss politics, all they will jump on you. So that's why it is better, Haji, Haji, ekdam thik bola. I say, but you go and afterwards and take the name of God separately. That will be the best way. Thank you.
Just a comment, as I said before, that I learned my worship service from my guru, from a priest.
Because of this.
So from my priest, and at the Ramakrishna Mission, and what he said, that after you do your worship service, you pray for everyone, not only your friends, but for your enemy, so that they change.
Right.
That is very important. For all worshippers.
That Hindus, they always, he was mentioning, many of you must have not heard, he was telling that after the worship, the Ramakrishna Mission training is, after the worship, you must pray for everyone. That is traditionally the Hindus, they pray, Sarvastarutu Durgani, Sarvo Bhadrani Pashyatu, Sarva Sadbuddhima Apnotu, Sarva Sarvatra Nandatu. Let everyone be happy wherever they are. That is called religion. Religion means all embracing love.